Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Tutorials Ask Class, and the Tutorials Ask Class, an educational channel on YouTube. And what I do is to help students preparing for the exams on government and literature. Today we're going to continue with our lessons on JAMB 2020 past questions, JAMB government 2020 past questions. Okay. In the last video I started at question 20. Yeah, 20. We are going to continue from question 21. Okay, the organ of the United Nations primarily responsible for maintaining international peace and security is dash. The organ of the United Nations primarily responsible for maintaining international peace and security is dash. We have option A, the General Assembly, B, the Security Council, C, the International Court of Justice, and D, Economic and Social Council. Okay. Now, which of these organs of the United Nations is responsible for maintaining international peace and security? The correct answer to this question is option Option B, Security Council. Okay, now this is a very common question in the past questions. You should take note of it. Okay, questions are usually asked on UNO, United Nations, or United Nations Organization. So it's important to know about it. Also take note of the 6 organs of the UNO. Okay, know their functions. Okay, so it's important to know about UNO, the organs of the UNO. You also know about League of Nations. League of Nations is um the body that gave way, okay, that gave way for United Nations because of their failure to prevent the Second World War. Okay, so it's important to know all these things about UNO because questions are usually being asked on UNO, on the organs of UNO, and on League of Nations. So it's important to know about them. Now, the 6 organs of UNO are General Assembly, the General Assembly. Okay, the General Assembly is made up of representatives from each member state. Second is the Security Council. The Security Council is in charge of maintaining international peace. Okay, another one is Economic and Social Council. Economic and Social Council is a place where the world's economic, social, and environmental challenges are discussed and debated. Okay. Next one is Trusteeship Council. The Trusteeship Council was established to provide international supervision for territories, for trust territories. Okay. Now we have International Court of Justice. The International Court of Justice is the judicial arm of the UN. Okay, the court is in charge. It is in charge of settling legal disputes between states, between member states, and providing adversary opinions. Okay, they're in charge of settling disputes between member states and advising the member states. Now the next one, the 6th one, okay, is the UN Secretariat. The UN Secretariat carries out day-to-day work of the UN, okay? It services other principal organs of the UN and administer their programs and policies. Okay, that's what the UN Secretariat does. Okay, it services other principal organs of the UN. So these are the 6 organs of the UN. So you need to learn them and know what they do. Okay, because I see questions on them in the past questions, not just 1 year, 2 years, or as in is a common question in the past questions. So you should learn these organs of the UN. Now let's move to the next question. The next question is question 22. The administrative headquarters of OAU is in dash. We have option A, Addis Ababa, B, Lagos, C, Accra, and D, Nairobi. Okay. Now the correct answer to this question is Addis Ababa. That's where the administrative headquarters of OAU is. Addis Ababa. OAU, Organization of African Union. Okay. Now, I want to tell you a little about OAU, okay? In case you see other questions on OAU, okay, that is not about the administrative headquarters of OAU, okay? Now, the OAU was created on May 25, 1963, okay? And its main objective is diplomacy, peacekeeping, okay, or peacemaking. It was replaced by AU, African Union, in 2002. It was replaced by AU, African Union, in 2002. Okay. In OAU, the principal organ was the Annual Assembly of Heads of States and Government. Okay, that's the principal, that's the main organ of OAU, the Annual Assembly of Heads of States and Government. Okay, the Council of Ministers. The Council of Ministers composed of foreign ministers of member states, and what they do is to make policies. Okay, these are organs, the organs of OAU, the Assembly of Head of States, and the Council of Ministers. The Council of Ministers are in charge of making policies. They're in charge of making policies, and they're made up of foreign ministers, okay? Foreign ministers of the member states. I took this little time to talk about OAU because I've seen a question, okay? I can't remember the year, where I saw a question on the principal organ of the OAU, okay? The principal organ of the OAU is the Annual Assembly of Heads of States and Government, okay? So note this. Let's move to the next question. Question 23, we have which of the following nations operates an unwritten constitution? Which of the following nations operates an unwritten constitution? We have option A, USA, B, Canada, C, Australia, and D, Great Britain. I believe you already know what an unwritten constitution is. An unwritten constitution is a constitution that is not embodied in a single document, okay? There is no document that contains all the laws, okay? And countries that operate on written constitution are New Zealand, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Canada, China, San Marino, okay? These are countries that operate on written constitution. So option B is the correct answer. Now, the next question we have the primary function of the judiciary is to option A, make laws, B, protect the citizens, C, interpret laws, and D, execute laws. Now, the correct answer is interpret laws, okay? This is basic. I believe you've already learned this in your school, okay? The three arms of government, the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. Executives implement laws, judiciary interprets laws, the parliaments, the legislatures make laws, okay? So these are the three arms of government which I believe you already know. So the judiciary interprets law. So option C is the correct answer. Now, question 25. Which of the following encourages capitalism? Which of the following encourages capitalism? We have option A, public ownership of all forms of enterprise. B, even distribution of wealth. C, private ownership of means of production. And D, centrally planned economy. Now, first, what is capitalism? Okay, capitalism is an economic and political system in which a country's trade and industry are controlled by private owners for profit. Okay, so the main thing about capitalism is to make profit because the country's trade and industry are controlled by private owners. Okay, so that's what capitalism is all about. Okay. And countries that practice capitalism are Singapore, Switzerland, US, Australia, Canada, Hong Kong, New Zealand, Ireland, UK, United Kingdom, Taiwan, UAE, Chile, Denmark, Netherlands, Japan, and Sweden. These are countries that operate capitalism, okay? Now, question says, which of the following encourages capitalism? We have option A, public ownership of all forms of enterprise, and this is not the correct answer, okay? Because public ownership has to do with government controlling the forms of enterprise, so it's not correct. Option B, we have even distribution of wealth. Of course, it's not correct. Okay. You know that capitalism entails private individuals controlling the country's trade and industry. So is not correct because there is no even distribution of wealth in such economy. Option C, we have private ownership of means of production. Okay, this is correct, is a correct answer. Option D, centrally planned economy, is also not correct. Okay, so option C is the correct answer. Capitalism entails private ownership of means of production. Alright guys, that'll be all for today. Okay, I hope you learned something new from this video. I'll be bringing another video, a continuation of this video to you. I'm doing the past questions. I'm answering and explaining the past questions to you because in government, questions are usually being repeated. Okay, so it's important to watch all the videos that I've uploaded on this channel. I have other videos. Okay, I have more videos. Go and watch all the videos I've uploaded on government on this channel. Okay, they will really help you. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please do not forget to like the video. Don't forget to share it to your friends. Share it in groups. Okay, share it wherever you can. Okay, so we can have more people join us here. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed already. Click on the like button. This will enable you to see my older videos and also get you notified each time I upload a new video.